It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, a team ready to put on a show, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Finds his man. It's Turner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The Sooners offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Amatola. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks the tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They want to run this quarterback. Short gain on the play before he slides. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Flushed out of the pocket. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Sooners will go for it here on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Carney. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll snap it on 1st down. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Carney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the right. It's caught. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression, and they're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. A completion good for the percentage, not good enough for the 1st down. Here comes the punting unit. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The RPO, fire complete to the left. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the single back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Fires to the big fella. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Tamatova. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw again. They needed a big play and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback hung up to and sacked at the 12.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job, Bob, have some time here late in the half. Makes the grab.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Barnes. Setting up the screen. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll immediately call timeout. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland.
Takes the grab on the left.
Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Carney. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Right on target this time. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Carney. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Sooners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the run, it's Amatova. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man, it's Barnes. Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Third down coming up after that completion. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Quickly complete. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Amatova. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's King. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved? This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes a man miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his big tight end. Into the end zone for a touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got his man down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick release on the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Spins away from the defender. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got loose and it was lights out after that. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run.
Brings it down on the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Complete downfield. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. They'll go back to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Pulls and fires complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Tamatova. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. If there's time to pad the stats. The throw. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.